Hi everyone, I am Surya Pratap Das. So today I'll be taking a class regarding version control system. So what is version control system? It is a system that helps developers or any IT persons to track their changes in code, collaborate, and go back to previous version. In layman term, let's take one example to make it understand properly. So you may be a developer or a DevOps guy. So let us assume you are like writing a Docker file or any code, making any changes in a source code. So to track everything and to maintain the versions, for example, your application, you have built a e-commerce application. Gradually, your application will have incremental changes or any versions like payment system has been upgraded. So in that scenario, to maintain all the versions, um, you need to manage all those things uh, using a software. So in industry standard, there are few softwares like Git, GitHub, or Bitbucket. We will be focusing on Git and GitHub. Using that, we will understand how version controlling happens and how, as a like a DevSecOps engineer, you will work using Git and GitHub. Okay. So, what is Git? Git is the software that you will use while in the local environment, or you can say in your laptop or in your desktop. So you will use that. But what is GitHub? GitHub is the like it's a cloud platform where you will push all your source code. Example, and you have built or entire your application and you need to deploy that. So to keep it safe and keep it accessible to external resources like servers and XYZ everything. So you need to push those data or the source code to a certain location, and from there uh, the resources will be accessible. So the GitHub is that location. So we will be learning Git and GitHub today. So we will learn what is, as I've said, what is version controlling system, what is Git, and difference between Git and GitHub. Let's move to how to create a repo. Okay, so we will be having like we'll be practicing this thing to make you all understand properly. So let's jump into the VS code. So as you can see, I have Git installed. So this is a version of my Git. So you need to install that. And in VS Code or Visual Studio Code, you need to install one extension. It's called Git Graph. So using this extension, you can visualize properly the branches that you have currently in your local environment, or you can say in the remote environment also. So it is helpful to visualize the branches. Okay. So let us start from basic. We will create a shopping app. Okay? Today we'll be creating a shopping app and we'll learn Git using that only. Let us do one thing, create one shopping app in this folder. Uh, One second. Shopping app. That's done. Shady. Oh, I'm shopping app actually. Yeah, got it. So let's initialize the Git. Okay, there is a command to initialize the Git. Okay, like the Git will initialize and it will track the entire thing in that current directory. Okay, so let's say I'm in the shopping app, so I will initialize the Git in it. Okay, let's say current unable to current working directly. One second. Connect. Okay, now it's initialized. Okay, it's actually I previously have created one folder named shopping app, so that's why it was creating some issue. But anyway, let's start. The application or the Git is initialized now. So by default in Git, the first branch is named as master. You can see here in the below, it's master. Okay, and currently the current version Git or GitHub of the Git or GitHub, it allows to or it like recommend to change the name of that master to main, because now it's following that standard. So we will change the name from master to main. Okay. So for that, we have a command called git branch hyphen m. Here is the message. So let's say we will rename to main. Okay. Now we don't have anything. Let's create a file. Okay. One more thing. Let me tell you one thing. Uh, for now, we have a folder called .git. Okay. It's a hidden folder in this directory. So basically, all the packages related to Git or everything that needs to be having like what Git has in it. So everything is like stored in this Git folder. Okay, and it will be this Git folder has everything. You can I can say if you want to go to git.git, you have many things like branches, config, head, everything is there. We will go to it later on, but let's jump into the basics first. Okay, we don't have anything right now. We will just create one, let's say cart.txt. Okay, we have a file. This is called cart.txt, and we will have some make some changes. So, hello, this is cart. Okay, now there is a basic command called git status, as we have initialized the git. Okay, and we need to check whether the git is tracking it properly or not. We'll use that command git status. Yeah, it says on the main branch. So we are in the main branch. You can see in the below, it's main branch. Nothing to commit yet, and there is one untracked file. It's called card.txt. Okay, so to now, uh, nothing is there in the git right now. Nothing is there. Like, I mean, the entire source code is not in the git. So the git wants to track everything. So now we will add it. Okay. For that, I have a command git add. Okay, it's actually the syntax of git. So git add and the file name. You can say card.txt because it's untracked right now. And now we will add it. Again, we will check the status of the git right now. Initially, it was untracked. Now the changes need to be committed right now. It is on staging environment. Let me tell you what is that environment. When we make changes in the source code, the git tracks and tells that there are some uh, like files in the staging environment. There are some files that are on track right now. Like see, there is a card.txt which is which has been changed right now. Okay, when I'll add it, it will move to staging environment. Okay, so what is the staging environment? Let me show you one thing. Uh, yeah, there is a working directory in which you will be working. You will be making changes in your source code. Once you are done with that, you will need to add those changes so that Git will track those. Okay, you will first add those. Once you add those the files, then it will enter to staging an area where you can check whether these are needed or not. You can visualize that also. And once you are done with staging environment, that you have you have confirmed that I will commit those to Git. Now we need to commit that so that Git will sync our recent code. Okay, there is a command here like git commit dash n and the message. It will commit it. Git commit dash n and the message. Let's say we are initializing the application right now. So it's a in it just a basic message. Now Here you will see git status on main branch, nothing to commit. Everything is clear right now. Okay. If you will see, like here, there is I have installed a extension. I have told you to install a git graph. Let's see what it does. Okay. See, you will see a main branch is now present, and it has some source code. If you will go git branch, use the command git branch. This command helps to like list out all the branches you have currently in your local environment or in your local system, the laptop or your desktop, anything that one. Okay. So now the main branch has some code that we have made, like in cat.txt, and we have some lines that we have written. Okay. So now, till now, we have added a file, like we have made some changes in our source code. We have added that, and we have committed that message. Okay. And now let us check whether like you, I need to visualize or I need to see through terminal what are the commits that I have made. Okay. For that, we have a command called git log. Okay. This is git log. So this will list out all the commits that you have made till now. We have made one commit that is only git init, and it has a unique hash ID. Okay. And what is this head? You might ask, what is head? Head, actually, the current in the current branch, we are in the main branch. So in this main branch, the head points to the latest commit that has been made. Now the latest message is init. Let's say I will add one more line. This is the second commit. Okay. Now see, there are changes. Git status, the card.txt is modified. Okay. Now I need to add again. Git add card.txt. We have added, and it's now in the staging environment. Git commit the same. Now update the card.txt. This is just a message that what are the changes that you have done and what is the actual work you have done in that changes. Okay. So we have updated the card.txt and it's now committed. Okay. Now we will check git log. See, the head is now pointing to the latest commit. Okay. Initially it was to the init message, or you can say this hash id. It was initially pointing to that. Now it's changed, and if you will visualize that in the graph, see, this was the first commit. The second one, the update the card.txt. Okay. So now git log is over. We will see what is the command called git diff. Okay. Let's say we will add more lines to the commit, or commit, sorry, it's not commit, it's card.txt. Hmm, learn diff command of git. We are now learning that git diff card.txt. Here you can actually visualize the initially it was hello to this card, and like new line at the end of file. These are the lines that we have added. Okay. Learn diff, these are the lines. Okay. We can actually previously we like what was the current source code, and now what is the changes that we have made. That actually visualize that actually tells the git actually tells that part, that what are the changes that you have made. Okay. So that tells we will like the git diff is over right now. Let us do one more thing. uh, Let us push to a uh, remote location. Okay. I mean, to GitHub. Now we have made some certain changes. Let me add this one. I have added this line, learn diff command. Okay. Git add card.txt. commit lesson learn diff command. Now I need to push this to remote location. Okay, this will give me one error. No configured push destination. Either specify the URL from the command line or configure a remote repository using these are the commands. So what is this error? This tells the Git actually wants to push to a certain location, but that location is not configured in this local machine. So we need to configure that. For that, we need to have a GitHub repository. This is my personal repository, GitHub account, and I will try to create a repository. Let's say show demo repo. Okay, and I'll do nothing, just create a repository. And again, for this, you need to sign in or log in to GitHub and create your account. Everything you need to do that, and you need to create a repository, place repository. Okay, so I will push till now. The code part is empty right now. Nothing is there in the GitHub. I will push to this GitHub demo repo. Okay, so I will use this command git remote add, and we need to have a origin. What is the origin? Name, it will be this, the URL of the repository. Okay. Now the repository, uh, the Git can now point to that repository, but we need to, if I need to push the changes in my local environment to that particular location in the GitHub, we need to connect a pipe through that, so that if you may I guess you may have known about streams if you are from development background. But anyway, we need to connect those GitHub and the Git using an upstream method. Okay. For that, we need to use a command git push -u. This -u denotes the upstream of that location. Okay. Origin main. Okay. Now from this main, you can see this is the local branch name main. I am pushing it to remote main branch. Okay. Now the code has been pushed to the remote location. Let me verify. Now see, there was nothing. Now there is a card.txt. Now this contains hello, this card, and what we have written. Okay. Now, now you have understood how you can push that, and to push that the git config actually you need to config that like how we have done right now. We have added the remote origin and set up the push upstream. Okay. So till now, we know that how we will create a fresh local repository. We will make some changes. We will add files. We will write our features. Everything we will need to do. Then we'll need to commit that, and we'll need to push that to the remote, or you can say GitHub. Okay. Now let us see how we can uh, create a branch. Okay. Initially, we have a single branch. That is, this is a main branch. Now we will run how we can create a new branch. There are two commands using which uh, we can create new branches. Okay. The one is git branch, another is git checkout -b. I will tell you what are the difference. Let's see what does the git branch. Let's say feature slash. Let's say payment. Okay. Now let's see whether the branch is created or not. For that, you know that git branch is the command to list out all the branches. See, the feature slash payment branch is now added, but we are still in the main branch. If we want to move to or we can say switch to feature slash payment branch, there is a command called git switch. Okay, git switch feature slash payment. Now let's see whether we are in the branch or not. See, the star denotes which branch we are in currently. Right. Okay. Now let's jump again. I will go to let's say I will go to main branch, and I told you there is this, another command called git checkout minus b. What is that? Okay, I'll let you know. Yeah, this was git checkout minus b. Initially, the branch and git branch and the branch name, what it does was what it only creates a new branch, and you are still in the current branch, the main branch, but we are not switched to or move to the features plus payment branch. We need to go there. For that, in a single command, we'll create a branch and move to that particular branch. I guess you are getting my point. Yeah. So I'll let you understand what I'm trying to say. Git checkout minus b, and let's say it's a feature slash. Let's say we are creating a sign up, uh, uh, sign up, sign up feature. Okay. This is a feature. Now let's check git checkout. Now we are in feature slash sign up branch. When I use this command, I move to this branch. Okay, but initially when I used the command called git branch feature slash payment, in that scenario, I was in main branch, but I have created a feature slash payment, but I was still in the main branch. If you want this way, you can use this command git branch and the branch name. But if you want to move to that newly created branch, then you can use the git checkout minus b. Okay, in this way you have created a branch. You know how to create a branch. Okay, and you can switch to new branches, the branches you have created. Like I am in the feature slash sign up, I need to switch to main, git switch command, as simple as that. So we are now switched to main branch. Using this, you know how to create a branch. Let me tell you how to delete a branch. Okay, and this will delete it from locally. Okay, there is a syntax called git branch hyphen fld, and I don't need this sign up because I have already like I have created that feature in the main branch. Let us assume that one. Okay, I will delete this feature slash sign up, feature slash sign up. Now the branch is deleted. Let us check. Now nothing is there. So till now you have understood how to initialize the application Git in an application, how to commit the changes, and how to push the changes to the GitHub. And along with that, once you have done that, you know how to create new separate branches and work upon those. And let's say one more thing is also there. I need to tell. Uh, Till now you have you know how to create a branch and how you can delete a branch. Okay, and also how you can switch to different branches. Now let me tell you one more thing. Initially, I have pushed the main branch source code to the GitHub. How I will push the feature slash payment branch? I need to push that branch to the GitHub also. Let us switch to that branch, feature branch. Let us check in which branch I am. Yes. Remember, always check when you will work upon this git and GitHub environment. You always need to use this command git status. You need to check whether there are any changes have been made or not, because this is a Visual Studio Code. This is a IDE or a code editor. In this editor, we have a graphical user interface. Okay, so we can visualize everything. But once your source code go to server doesn't have any GUI. In that, you need to check whether any file are added or not, anything. So in that place, if no GUI is there, you cannot visualize whether any changes have been made or not. So you need to always check, is there any changes or is there any issue with my source code or not, which Git doesn't Git has a untracked file or anything. You need to check. You always use this command when you work Git status and also Git branch. This will tell us, which will tell you whether you are in the current branch or not. If you are working on feature slash payment, you need to check whether I'm there in the that branch or not. Okay, so let us do one thing. Lastly, I will only push this. I'll add some new thing. Let me do one thing. I will create a new file called payment, and I will push this payment file. Hello, this is payment file of payment service. Just assume that this is our payment system. Okay, and git add. I'll also let you know one thing. The git add dot notation where I have added a dot. So this tells all the things that are untracked right now, add everything. Okay. So initially what I was doing, git add and card.txt, like that. If payment was there, then payment.txt. This will add individual file. But if you need to add everything, let's say I need to change here. I have let's say 1, 2, 3. Okay. These are the changes I have done here also. Okay, let's say I will also tell you how you can reset this. Okay, once you have your code is into the staging environment, you can reset that. I can tell you. So now let's see git status. Two files are changed. One is modified and one is created. Let me do one thing. Git add all the things. Git commit, multi commit, multi commit message. Okay, now I will push everything that I have in the payment branch to the GitHub location. Okay. See, there is no branch till now, only a main branch. You can view also what are the branches currently we have. This is main branch. Now, git push. Here you need to specify what is the name of that branch, remote branch. So you need to git push, use the command git push origin, and the remote branch name will be feature slash payment. Okay, I need to push. Let us check whether the source code is updated or not, and we have a new branch or not. I will refresh the page. See, we have a feature branch. Oh, one second. Yeah, see, there is a feature branch. Let's jump to that branch. We have payment.txt. Okay, so now you are able to know how we will push different branches to GitHub. Okay, so I'll lastly I will tell you one thing. Uh, how we will reset the changes that we have done. Okay, there are two you can say there are two types of reset we or rollback you can do. Okay, once your code is into the staging environment, and from that environment you want to roll back. Another thing, let me tell you through the graphical interface. Okay, so once your code is in this staging environment, sorry, so you need to roll back those changes. Okay, that means when you have used the command git add, you want to roll back. There is a command, and you also want to roll back a certain commit that has been you have committed to git. Okay, you want to roll back that also. So two types of rollbacks are there. I need to show you. Okay? Let's see. I will remove this 123 from card.txt. Okay. Let's see. Git status, and we have modified that. Okay. And let's say uh, firstly, we have made changes, but I don't need all the changes that I have done right now. I have not added those changes. I have not committed those changes. I need to remove, or I have to roll back what are the newly modified thing. Okay, just write git reset, and it will, one second. Actually, it is the git restore. Reset is for different scenario. Git restore, and the branch, the file name is car.txt. Okay, it will restore. Okay, that means there is no changes that have been done right now. But if I will remove this and I will use git status, see, there is a modified thing. Let me add one. Let me add this one. Okay, now git status, this is modified. But let's see what I'll do is like from that staging environment, uh, as you know, if we will add those files or the modified code, it will go into the staging environment. But if you want that I will not add those till right now, I'll do more changes. And there is a command, you can visualize here also, git restore dash dash stage. Okay, git restore dash dash stage, and the file name, or you can say dot will dot is the actually the convention to apply on everything. Okay, everything that have been in the staging environment, it will list out everything. Okay, so now if we'll say git status, now see, it is now modified. It's not in the like staging environment. Now what I will do, I will add, and I will commit. Okay, commit message, remove 1 2 3, just a funny message. Okay, I have added that. Let's see git status, nothing is there. Let's check the log. See, now this is the head is pointing to this commit. Okay, I don't need this commit. I need because I have committed this. I don't want, but I have committed it. But I want to roll back. So how will do that? There is two scenarios. Rollback means either I will entirely remove the, or entirely remove this commit. I mean the changes that I have made. There will be nothing like everything like the source code will be freshly to this commit. Okay, let's say multi commit message, we have done that one. So I will remove the changes, that one that I have done, it will completely remove. But another thing is that I will remove the commit, but it will still be in our source code. There is two edge cases. So let us check how we will uh, like roll back uh, by just removing the commit, but not entirely the changes that we have made. Reset dash dash soft. One second. Reset log. Let me one thing. Let me remove one. Git reset dash dash add. Now git log. Hmm, actually, it's a different story. But let us do one thing. I will remove this commit. Okay, as of now, we will remove this commit. Okay. So to remove this commit and move the head to this commit, this multi commit message, you need to roll back. Okay. take this commit hash id and do one more thing. Git reset this commit message. Now git log. See, this is the latest message, multi commit message. Earlier we have a message, there was a message or commit remove 123, but now it is been removed and the head is pointing to this. But see, there is a changes that we have done. Okay, it is called as I've said, mm, this way. In this way, you will actually what we will do is you have reset the commit history. Like, yeah, the head is pointing to the previous commit, but the latest commit is removed, but the source code is still present. So that's why it is showing 123. The line is the fourth line is removed, but it's still Git is tracking that. Let us do one thing. I don't want the source code. I will completely remove that commit, and I will completely uh, remove that source code. The changes that happen. Let us add that one. Git commit remove 123. Okay. Now git log. See, after multi commit message, this commit, there is another commit remove 123. Now head is pointing to this. Let's say I will remove git reset dash dash hard and the commit ID. Commit ID, note that I want to remove this top commit, but I am not using this commit ID because um, uh, actually it's kind of a linked list type of uh, uh, the architecture. So if you want to remove the topmost or the latest node or the latest commit, you need to use this commit ID. Okay, this commit ID, so that the Git will only keep this one and remove the top one. So now see, there is nothing. Okay, so this tells there is a hard reset. That means once you have committed a certain change and you don't want, but you have by mistakenly uh, committed that message, but you want to remove that one. So for that, there was a command I have told. It was git reset. Okay, this one git reset. It removed the commit from the git, but the changes that I have done for that commit, that those are present. So I again added those and committed that. And again, I told you that I don't want the changes. I will remove those. So for that, git reset dash dash add. This is the command, and the hash ID from which to which you want to point the hash ID of the uh, like you want to point the head to that hash ID. Okay. So let me tell you one thing. Git log. So this was a hash ID. So I want that the head should point to this. So the ID should be the to which the head you want to point. So this one you will keep. Okay, you will take that one and you will use that one. Okay. In this way, you can revert the changes, or you can say you can roll back the changes that you have done. In both scenario, I told you in both scenario, if you have added certain more changes, yeah, and the changes have been in the staging environment, you can roll back from there. And also, if you have committed certain messages or certain changes, you can also roll back in two ways. Like you will completely remove those changes and completely